All right, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap, No Filter. I'm your host, Marley G, back at y'all to the episode of Running With You. And today we got to run it about Houston. Houston, we have a problem. Man, the past few days, it's been a topic of discussion about Houston and does it have culture? Uh, this one girl on Twitter, she wrote, Houston culture is literally going to the club every weekend and that's it. And boy, just did this spark a debate online. Personally, I feel like when you say Houston has no culture, how can you say that when you could look at things like grills? You could look at things like screwed and chopped. You could look at things like the slang coming down, you know, candy paint. Like you see culture all around Houston. Do you like it? That's not the question. It don't matter if you like it or not. It matters is does it have culture or not? These people got their own way of life out here. Slabs, slab lines, trail rides, rodeo. A lot of people out here for the rodeo. Many people think rodeo is just cowboy boots, cowboy hats, bulls, and you literally watching a man just on a bull and just riding on it. People just think that until they come out here to Houston and actually go to the rodeo and see all the different festivities they got, all the different vendors they got, all the different foods they got, all type of foods, fried Snickers, fried Kool-Aid, all type of barbecue. They known for their barbecue. Drinking syrup. That's another slang. Is it bad to the community? Yes, but it still has a cultural impact. For years, a lot of Southern rappers been on the syrup, been on the lean. Some even too much. Lil Wayne, Pimp C, like, more than what they should have, but it's still culture nonetheless. Has the city become a more party city as of late, as of recent years? Of course. Before I came to Houston, I never thought I'd be living in Houston. You before coming to Texas, especially when you were a kid and you're young, you think about cowboys, you think about tumbleweeds rolling across, you think about all that. But when you come out here, you see this is very city much like putting swingers on cars, swinging, coming down the street, going left and right, throwing that bitch, throwing that hoe, all that's culture. You feel me? You got all these things I named about, and people will still fix their lips to say Houston has no culture. All they do is just go out to clubs, and it's just lounges and bottle service and strip clubs. Like all that's just added to the fact. As of late, ever since I think Drake had said Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, ever since a lot of people started flying more, Houston has become a main attraction city. Probably even more main attraction than Vegas because Vegas prices are just too high. And a lot of people came out here, loved it, and they came moved out here, especially when they figured out the prices. Coming from the East Coast, coming from the West Coast. Or if you down south, if you in Mississippi, Louisiana, you probably felt like Houston had more opportunity out here. So Houston does have a culture, and on top of that, it's a gumbo pot mixed with a lot of different diverse of people coming out here and a lot of different diverse of foods coming out here. You got your barbecue, you got your seafood, you got your black-owned businesses everywhere, you got your taco trucks, you got your Mexican dishes, you got a very large variety of things. You got Cajun food out here. Now, like I say, as of late, these past couple of years, people are coming out here for the strictly vacation. Like Houston wasn't just no vacation spot, back in my high school days, back in my early college days. But now this is a legit vacation spot. Girls literally plan trips to come to Houston and they have a ball out here. Men literally plan trips to come to Houston and they have a ball out here because men think that Houston got the best looking females in the country. I would say Houston, Miami, Atlanta, in the West Coast are leading right now when it comes to the best looking women. Yeah, it's true. Like these women cornbread fed out here. These women are thick in the thighs, juicy fruit out here. Big fine, Go to rodeo and do that little dap challenge when you say, "Oh, I'm dapping up all tens." You will be dapping all night. Your wrist will start hurting. Clubs is abundant out here. It's just so much of abundance out here when it comes to the nightlife. Bottle girls everywhere. All this is just added to the fact. But you leave about the club, parking lot pimping is in full effect. You're gonna see a lot of slabs. You're gonna see a lot of cars with the candy paint, with the the wheels poking out. You're gonna see all that stuff. Now you ain't gotta like it or understand it, but you gotta give the just due that Houston very well in fact has culture. And it ain't just hood culture, it's sophisticated culture too. Like people like the museum district out here. Like it's a lot of stuff to do out here in Houston. You go on an app called Posh, it's a lot of different things. And Houston also have a reputation for some negative stuff too, like infidelity out here. Like your girl come out here on the trip, man, she probably be going. Like it's a whole lot of motion going on out here, and it's a whole lot of people thriving out here. That's a lot of people finessing, scamming, and faking it till they make it too. But that's everywhere. It's gonna be people who really got shit going on. It's the same in Atlanta. It's the same in LA. Now coming from New Orleans, where we got rich, deep culture, I understand what culture look like. This it ain't like we talking about Nebraska somewhere. It ain't like we talking about, goddamn just the middle of nowhere. Like this place really got a lot of shit going on out here. It's just, I think lately it became a party city and people overlooking the true essence of what the city, has to offer when it comes to culture. It became so, I want to say commercial, or it became so club driven. Like a lot of people like to go out here, come out here and go to the club and then go to the strip club. Like you have a good time every day of the week out here, somewhere to go every day of the week. I don't club no more. My clubbing days over. I'm 36 now. It got older me maybe like 10 years ago. I club when I travel out of town. I like the club when I'm on vacation. But while I'm home, I'm chill. I'm a homebody. I like to go club in a whole new experience, a whole different culture. Because right now I've been there, done it all. Bottle service, nightlife. Like I say, man, Houston became one of the biggest destinations for tourism and vacation and girls trips. They literally got people coming here for spring break. Like since when people go to a city that don't have beaches for spring break? And speaking of beaches, they got Galveston Beach, but that's nothing compared to what you could get in Miami or what you could get in Los Angeles. But for some reason, people coming to Houston, then they got the Kappa Beach party. That's culture. You got TSU, you got Prairie View, 2 HBCUs. It ain't too many HBCUs all around the country. That's culture. a lot of successful people that came from these HBCUs as well. You know, all I gotta say, man, when it comes to Houston, bro, really just do your research before you just claim a city doesn't have no culture because you don't like it or don't understand it. Like that's really just being ingenuous. So because Houston has plenty of culture. I'm pretty sure it could be somebody on this comment section right now that could mention something that I forgot. If I mention anything about Houston culture that I completely forgot, put it down in the comment section. If you agree with me, give me your reasons why. If you disagree with me, give me your reason why. If you disagree with Houston not having culture, school us on a definition of culture and school us why you feel as though Houston doesn't have culture. We ain't saying it doesn't have as much culture as another city or another country. We're saying doesn't have culture at all. And that's a whole different conversation right now where people saying America doesn't have culture. Black Americans doesn't have culture. How we don't have culture when we the one that pushed the culture? How we don't have culture when everybody want to talk like us and be like us? It's literally people from Jamaica and Africa, Nigeria, Trinidad saying Black Americans don't have no culture, yet they're using all our slang. They're using the exact words we birthed to disrespect us with by saying we ain't got no culture. How you gonna say we ain't got no culture in the same breath using the same slang and the same ebonics, wearing the same outfits from hip hop, wearing the same designer that pushed in all these hip hop videos, coming with the same type of rhetoric? Like, how you gonna say we don't got culture when you following the culture? And we see it all in the UK. That just blows my mind. But I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section below. You agree, you disagree? If I missed anything that Houston has to offer culturally wise, go ahead on and put it down in the comment section. Till next time, I'm out.